Alright, first, blah, 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 I'll probably cut that out, fuck that noise. Anyway, first episode of Bad Fanfiction Friday. I'm Chiyuki, and this is Belle, hanging out here in the background.
Hey.
We're gonna be reading probably one of the greatest terrible fanfictions we've ever read. It's called Harry Potter Becomes a Communist by Hardcore Commie. And here we go, chapter 1. Author's note. I don't own HP, JKR does, but B-U-T-T. It should be owed by the stat, cause privacy property is evil lol. Workers of the world urinite. If you flam, you have false consciousness.
Not sure that's how private property works.
That's not how anything works. Okay, I'll do the real stuff. Harry, you look different, said Hermione as I joined her and Ron in a compartment on the Hogwarts Express. I suppose I did. I was wearing an Ushanka with a red star, a Che Guevara t-shirt, and brow-line glasses. I had grown a scruffy beard and had my scar changed from a lightning bolt to a hammer and sickle.
Take note of that beard. You will never hear about it again.
I didn't even remember he had a beard. Why are you wearing a shirt with that murderer on it? Asked Hermione as I sat down. He's not a murderer, he's a soldier, I explained. I'd be offended, but I know you've been brainwashed by the bourgeoisie capitalist establishment. You're suffering from false consciousness. What's false consciousness? Asked Ron curiously. I knew he would be more open to communist ideas because he was part of the proletariat, whereas Hermione was part of the bourgeois intelligentsia. Not sure that's a word. False consciousness is when people think communism is bad, I explained. Since communism is good, it means they're obviously insane. Pretty sure that's not what false consciousness is. Harry, are you a communist? Asked Hermione in a quiet voice. I could tell she was scared, probably of losing her private property.
I'm literally Googling false consciousness.
Thank you. As a matter of fact, I am, I said, knowing I had nothing to be ashamed of. Uncle Vernon was complaining about communists one day, and I decided that anyone hated by Uncle Vernon couldn't be that bad. So I read the Communist Manifesto and discovered how the world really worked. But, said Hermione at a loss for words, President Reagan said the Soviet Union was the evil empire. He wouldn't have said that if it weren't true. I signed. Not sighed, signed. Wondering if Hermione was too deep in false consciousness to ever come around to the correct way of thinking. And that's the end of chapter 1, because all these chapters are this isn't even like 100 words.
Holy shit, they did use false consciousness right.
Oh, is that seriously what false consciousness means? Alright, we found the definition. Is a term used by some Marxists for the way in which, blah blah blah, capitalist society mislead the proletariat. Alright, so... Yeah, okay, that was... Okay, that's close. It's a very watered-down definition, but it is accurate.